first couple ones, the very first one I'm going to be talking, it's basically 0 to 55, just city driving, stopping at stoplights. The second one is the same speeds, but me not talking. And then the third one is just no talking and merging to the expressway, so 55 on up. And this is just to show how it is and how sound picks up inside of the cab. I will say my truck is the 08 GMC Sierra. She is a 5.3 with a 4L60, and she's got a stock converter with the BTR truck Norris cam, speed engineering long tube headers, and also she has a Black Widow race Venom exhaust. And the very last thing is I am running 33s. They are 33 by 1250 R20s. So without further ado, let's get into the clips of me not talking. of the last things that I wanted to include into this video were frequently asked questions on all 4 of my videos, the 2 speed engineering videos, and then more than anything, the cam installation and also the before and after tune. So real quick, we're just gonna do this little sit down video here in my truck and go over those 6 commonly asked questions. First off is, what tool did we use to retrieve any broken bolts that we did have? My husband happened to find at O'Reilly's a bolt extractor, and the only way that this truly worked was because all of the bolts that I had to remove that were broken thankfully only had the heads broken off of them. It was just a real cheap bolt extractor, and for us it worked out perfectly. The next question is, what size lift and also tires? I already kind of answered the tire portion of this question. They are 33, 1250 R20s, and I do have stocks. They're like 270 65 17s or 275 60 17s. I'm not honestly too sure. I haven't ran those stocks in a long while. What size lift? It's about a 2.5 inch in the front and 3-inch rear blocks in the back. It's just a block, kind of like a lift and level. I basically just summarize it as a 3-inch lift and level, even though it's 2.5 in the front and 3 in the back. What is my miles per gallon while driving? So since we are stationed in a city, I mainly do city driving and it sucks. And also since installing my cam, I beat on my truck a little bit because I enjoy hearing how she sounds with the headers. And then when I'm at a stop, the cam, I love hearing all of that. So I pretty much only get anywhere from 12 to 15 on a regular, which is about pretty much stock anyways. But on highway driving, I only get 18 to 20, and I've gotten my truck around 23 to 25 before. I mean, everybody could be different. It all depends on your location. Like in a place like us, we live in the desert, so half the year, more than half the year, I have my AC on, and obviously AC does affect your miles per gallon. So it's all these determining factors, and also if you grandpa it all the time, or if you grandpa it sometimes and then beat on her the other time. So basically, I get, for the most part, anywhere from 12 to 15, which I'm 100% okay with. The next question is, what all did we keep stock? I've already mentioned that I have my stock converter. I do have stock heads, stock push rods, stock valves, and also my stock injectors, because since I have the flex fuel, they were rated at 42 pounds, so we kept all of that stock and we didn't switch out too much. Another commonly asked question is, how did it run before my tune? I didn't experience too many issues, to be honest. Basically, the only problem that we had before the tune was that she would stall out a lot when we came to a stop. She was still trying to figure out her life, but after the tune, I've never had issues with her. She's been an amazing truck, and she's done really well since having the cam installed. And then the very last commonly asked question that I had, which I kind of covered a little bit, is what trans and also gearing do I have? I have a 4L60, sadly, but I do have 373s. There is talk about future planning, like really far in the future, of putting a 4L80 in, because I actually like shifting, even though I originally wanted at least a 6L80, if not a 6L90. But my husband and I had talked about putting a 4L80 in, and also potentially 410s for my gearing. But other than that, this is my drivability test video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you have not looked at any of my cam videos or were interesting, I will link all of that in the description so you can go and check all that out. Thank you so much. God bless. Oh.